Every day of my life. Yeah. My life. Say I'm good. I stay high flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds. I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. Spoke loud. I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. Boat now. So much emotion, come get a quote now. A quote now. I stay high flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds. I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. I spoke loud. I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. I'm boat now. So much emotion, come get a quote now. A quote now.
Yeah, I be smoking Vannas, drinking Dom P, thinking beyond deeper than Gandhi. While I'm on the yacht, counting G's, smoking trees. I'm about to be a billionaire, dipped in frizz gear, flicking $100 bills in the air. Bogard and Triangle, they getting money too. It's what we do. Provide for our families like the Kennedys and the Carters do. Like Sean and B, rhyme with D. Greatest of the all time, like Mike Tyson, Jordan, Jackson in they prime. Y'all haters still can't take our shine, shine, shine. Like every day of my life, I stay high, floating through them smoke clouds, pre-K.
I stay high flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds. I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. Spoke loud. I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. Boat now. So much emotion, come get a quote now. A quote now. I stay high flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds. I knew my worth, that's why I spoke loud. I spoke loud. I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. I'm boat now. So much emotion, come get a quote now. A quote now. Slow and low like the chorus, smoke a forest like a wildfire. Sip on liquors in between, feeling like the golden child. Going up on some golden suds, rolling up on some potent bud. It's a daily situation where we come from. If you really know what's up, then you would get some. But no knots do not beat the same drum. I prefer cognac, but I will take rum. I prefer IPA, but I will go bud. Anything goes in the San Jose slums. San Jose slums, this shit is better than hot. Man, this shit is well done, done. 808 kick drums make the girlies get done. This is the new drink, it's smoke and smoke anthem.
They call Bogey Sky free when they want smoke. I ain't talking about beef, I'm talking about that dope. Shipping out peas, flying elbows. No wrestling, but we off the top rope. Work fresh off the boat, packs on the plane. Then we back on the road, going state to state. Money, pussy, good weed, all I need in life. Call it blasphemous, I get stoned like Jesus Christ. Ask the Lord, he'll vouch that we bout scratch. You hear the noise, me and my boys pushing loud packs. Getting high till my day ends. Cheaper apes, the day Carpe Diem.
Every day of my life, I get high, I get high. Every day of my life, I get high.
It's beautiful. Scott, Prime, First off, I'm always in pocket. I'm more cocky than arrogant when I rock it. I'm like a funky experiment they concocted. But now I'm kamikaze in the cockpit. Pause. Fuck the game on my cock stiff. Fuck your side and your main for pillow talking. What part of the game is this? Is no code. I can't believe that it came to this. No holds barred, Bogard, scot free. I brought the block. No carbon copy, the one and only we rock. I heard the view is sick, but it's lonely at the top. Push work, steady working against the hands on the clock. I keep my head tilt, in case anybody watching. I ain't trying to get pilled. In case anybody talking, anybody gut spilt. Best believe I'm plotting, best believe blood spilt. Get body, get killed. I'm always on some fuck how you felt. Cause when you push soft, can't be soft like felt. Shining dipped in water like Phelps. Meanwhile they still crying over spilt milk. Such a shame though. One of the many reasons why me and you ain't the same though. Go getter, I'm leaving with what I came for. No lactose, milk and shit for the sand hoe. Mooey.
Yeah, you know, what up though? You got Gotti. the block, whatever you wanna call me. What's up, Bogard? Here we go. To be the shit on the MIC, it takes more than the dope beat. But goddamn, my man, you fucking did it again. Prime 1 fam, banging from here to
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. 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 Hey.
What's good?
What it
fellas?
do?
Universe, give me money.
100%.
Let's fucking go. Let's get this money. Hey, look at it. Fuck the world. Universe, give me money. Okay, how y'all feeling?
FWD.
I got a little squeaky on there. Y'all notice that I'm a little shrimmy?
Already?
Right out the gate.
Salute, Derek. What up?
What's up, big bro?
Derek.
Salute, bro.
Hey, check this out. You are now tuned in live to another episode of the Real Fantasy Playmakers broadcasting in front of 420 Fantasy Network and the Gimme Money Network simultaneous in the universe. Jamaican horns. Check us out. JD, what we got on the docket, B?
Man, tonight the Real Fantasy Playmakers presents the motherfucking Jailbreak. We finna give y'all some of our favorite players that's gonna break out this year. 100%, bro. So you know, you kick back, roll something up. 100%. You're gonna get some real isms for this redraft season. Kick back, roll something up, have a drink, kick your feet up, man. Talk your shit in the comments. Let's get it, bro.
Okay. JD, I mean, actually, you know, should I go ahead and shout out the crew? My bad, I had to cut you out earlier.
Let's see who's up in here. We got Song in the house. What up?
Hey,
We got Emil in the house. What up? You shouting out to
Neil, what's the deal?
Minnesota Marty. What up? What up?
Marty,
Let's see.
I swear there's like a hair or something that keeps like getting into my nose. It's driving me crazy. I don't know if it's the shrooms or motherfucking insects.
And Derek. Shout out Derek again. Salute.
Salute.
What's up, big bro?
Mr. Jeopardy himself. Hit the drop for Mr. Jeopardy.
Where is it? Where is it? So Emil asked a question. He said, "Is Amari Cooper a jailbreak candidate?"
Maybe if you're gonna say breakout with the Browns, because we've already seen Amari Cooper break out. I would say that was a 2019. You know what I mean? And then I'd say on a per game basis, he's pretty much broke out in the last 2 seasons because he's actually been viable on a week to week basis when you look at his per game basis, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, so I would say Elijah Moore closer to a candidate. I would say is a breakout on the Browns if you want to go that route.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I got one, dude. Who want to say?
I had to erase one of mine.
And how are we doing this? Are we just mentioning a name, or what are we doing?
We're not necessarily doing the guess who form. We can just lace game. Fuck it.
Okay.
Who wants to bring one to the table?
I'll kick it off.
Go for it.
Yeah.
My first one gonna be Antonio Gibby. 100%, bro.
Nice.
Get into my shit, what I got written down.
From
week 6, when B-Rob carried the ball 17 times, in which in week 5 he only carried the ball 9 times, Gibson posted a top 5 20. He posted 5 top 24 finishes in a
in a timeshare and only played 3 more games than B-Rob. Gibson had a combined 900-yard season with 5 TDs, and with better quarterback play, especially with how I believe that Gibby will get more targets and receptions, could easily go up if he can add 20 to 30 more carries per this season, which he only had 149 carries last year, and fucking Robinson only had 200, and he wasn't too far off in yardage from it. I think he only hit for like 500, and Robinson hit for 800, but he had 40 more carries, 50 more carries, 100%. And then fucking Gibson hit for damn near he can hit for 4 yards per carry. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then
I talked about him a couple of weeks ago on one of the videos. I said I liked him a lot. Also, if they use him a little bit more in the passing game, because I think I forgot what it was mentioned something about Curtis Samuel not really being a factor there anymore and stuff like that. So. I like him to break out. You know, I do. There's a good chance, although Brian Robinson lingering, of course, but they have a new offensive coordinator over there as well. So, things could change.
Eric Bieniemy. I mean,
I want to double back on what you just said, though, Peacock. You said if he get used in the receiving game, and so, like I said, in the timeshare, his receiving stats was 353 yards, which is 13th in the league. Receptions, he was receiving yards was 353, which was 13th. His target share was 12%, which was 11th, and then his yards per catch was 7.7, which was 12th. So with better quarterback play, a better offensive coordinator, that shit gonna go up, and he's gonna be a better value back in a PPR scoring format than what Robinson is, because Robinson, if you look at what he did in the 11 games or 12 games that he played, he only had like 15 fucking targets, 100%. And fucking Gibson only he wasn't too far in the rushing yards because like I just said, had like 40 more carries than him, 100%. So I love Antonio Gibson this year for sure, bro.
Antonio Banderas, the desperado himself.
Yeah, I think his
suitcases.
His receptions, I think he was like somewhere around like 46. Yeah, 46 at 58 targets. So, I mean, that's pretty decent. That can get increase with better quarterback play. Then he's definitely going to see a bump there. Good potential to break out. And who's the QB? Who's the QB over there? I think Bogard likes the quarterback over there.
Oh, my man, Sam the Wolf.
And real quick, shout out to Jamie, shout out to PB and Waivers, and shout out to Bakes a lot. What up? And he said you guys talk about Juju and his knee injury. No, we just got on here. I saw that a little earlier that he's nursing the same knee injury that he had in 2022. Apparently. Yeah,
I have him in a dynasty league, and I got the news, and I just swiped, and I was like, great. Carried on my day. Hopefully, hopefully that goes away by the time the season rolls around. So I just got to monitor it for right now.
Yeah, Juju's not someone who I'm heavily targeting, or I might go the entire year and he might not be on one of my teams. I'm just
hey, don't disrespect Juju. Juju is going to be better than Jacoby Myers.
You want him on the Patriots? Jacoby Myers sucked though. Like
Juju's gonna be Juju.
Hey, JD, give me
Juju gonna be boo boo.
We didn't want Jacoby Myers as an every week starter last.
Hold on.
Nah, Jacoby, that's my guy, but I don't know what he's gonna do.
I'm a big fan of the juice these days. I had to get him some juice real quick. Hold on. Listen, I love Juju so much. I've been saying Juju to the Patriots for years because they love a slot receiver. You know what I mean?
And they want Edelman, that Edelman guy.
They want him. Facts. They want that type of receiver.
And Jamie said Gibson's my most owned best ball player. Said getting him super late. Yeah, because what's he being drafted as? Like QB 30, 25, like some shit. He's going so late. It's ridiculous. Nah.
Juju is a fraud.
Hey, PPR.
Yeah, his ADOT's not going to be the greatest, but I mean, he's hovering around there and getting a lot of little targets that he can soak up around the line of scrimmage. Then why not? But we'll see. It's yet to be determined, and we got to still wait on that knee issue.
All right, here goes my breakout candidate. And I think I'm going to have him in a lot of super flexes this year just because of how late he's going. Kenny
Sam
Pickett.
Howell.
No way. Yeah, that'll be buggies. We'll save that for him. Kenny Pickett. I mean, they got the weapons over there. I mean, obviously they got the run game, with Najee. And hopefully they get Najee a little bit more involved in the pass game like he was in his rookie year. But he only started 12 games last year. I mean, this year, since the offseason's been going on, he's gotten the wide receivers together to be working with them. If we average out his numbers to a 17-game season, would have been right around like 3,400 yards or somewhere in there.
Are you sure it wasn't somewhere around 69?
He did have 55 rushing attempts.
See, there it is.
But he mobile on the ground as well. Like I think he's going to flirt with 4,000 yards this year. I bet he's somewhere in the range of 300 to 400 rushing yards. And it's really just, can he get over the hump of 20 touchdowns and flirt with 25? So I mean that's where I'm at. I think he's going to flirt with 25 total touchdowns.
We're in a paradox. The box within the box within the box.
Yeah.
Fella, shout out to my fellas, man. I see y'all, boy.
But I think getting rid of Claypool is actually gonna it's probably gonna help them because now they're gonna be concentrated to the main three guys and Najee.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that take. I love
right.
I love the Pittsburgh offense
Who
this
want
year
to
as
go
a
next?
fantasy
Because all
relevant.
of mines are really ugly.
All right, I got an ugly one, I guess. I was gonna go for some like real obvious like second year wide receiver, but I decided to, I guess, dig a little deeper. But I hadn't mentioned anybody from the Houston Texans in a minute either. So the wide receiver room there is wide open for breakout, but you're not going to get it from a rookie Tank Dell or even John Mechie, who's still initially in his rookie year. I think it's going to be a guy who's been there, who's a big body receiver, and that's Nico Collins. He's a 6'4" guy. And the problem with Nico has been health. He down the stretch of his rookie year, he wasn't able to finish the season. I think he only played in 14 games. Hey, Jemo.
He's kind of
Yeah, and then last year
Jimmo.
he only appeared in 10 games. But
I'm about to shoot Jemo the link. Jemo.
Yeah.
Someone shoot Jemo the link.
I'll shoot it to him so you don't got to get off.
Okay.
So here's the deal with Nico Collins. He comes into his rookie year the same time as Judge General Davis Mills, right? So they're drafted the same year. Mills has a decent season, I guess, by rookie standards, or by the rookie standards that were drafted that year. But next season, Mills has a decline, and then you see a longer period of injury for Collins. I think if he can just stay healthy, he's the biggest wide receiver aside from another rookie, which is Hutchinson. And then the only other guy they got there is veteran Robert Woods. And then I'm going to say this right now. CJ Stroud's already taken over some of the reps at first string in just over a week, and he's been in the rotation. So he's definitely going to be better than Mills. I know he's not going to come out here guns a-blazing because he's going to put up rookie QB numbers, but he's going to put up better rookie QB numbers than Davis Mills did 2 years ago when Nico Collins was, a rookie. So he's going to come into his third year. He's going to have the best quarterback he's ever had. And he's going to be, basically the second the second guy in line as far as being a veteran in that wide receiver room. So I think he's going to be in line to finally have a breakout season and this is a big if he can stay healthy. He had a foot issue that kept him out towards the end of last season, but he's already participating in OTAs, he's being fine, and they've seemed to go deep. I've seen some of that awesome right now June training camp footage where he's going deep and getting passes and stuff like that. But he looks good, and I think when he goes up for 50-50 balls, he's a big bodied wide receiver. He can go up and do that. And if they can, get towards the end zone or the red zone or do some fades, I think that'll be great. I like Tank Dell too, but I don't think he's going to break out his rookie year and be somebody real crazy out of this.
Peacock, what game was that where he caught the fucking? It was damn near a Hail Mary before halftime, but he was just stopped short of the goal line. He didn't get.
Oh yeah, he fell like at
It was a primetime game or something. I seen it on TV.
Yeah, he's like I said, if they can get him on some go routes or in some mismatches, he's a big bodied guy and he goes up and he gets the football. So, you know, the wide receiver room there, like I said, it's Robert Woods, him, and then a bunch of rookies. So the chances for him to finally have a breakout year and finally, you know, do something let's see what Bobby Slowick does, new offensive coordinator again. So it might not be, you know, the best time for to call a breakout for Nico Collins, but I'm betting on him if it's going to be anybody in that wide receiver room for those reasons. It's the fact that he's had more experience than all the other guys there other than Robert Woods.
Okay. I'm just going to go ugly right out the gate. Give me the angel. The angel of death, Gabriel Davis.
I want to say it was against
I was going to do that one earlier, too.
He ran 100%.
This is a post-hype sleeper.
100% routes. 100% of dropbacks for Josh Allen. He ran a route. This has got to equal to positive regression. Like I mean, that's really all I got for the angel game.
Well, it's either that. It's either
that's
that.
Why his nickname is. Why did I curse him from the gate by calling him the angel Gabriel, the angel of death?
It's either that or they're going to realize that they had him running too many routes last year, and
he's all cardio, you know, all the time. Yeah, he had a huge game against Pittsburgh in Week 5 where he blew up because of the 2 touchdowns. But
he blew up Week 1.
Yeah, I mean, you know, 16 fantasy points, but then he missed.
Hell no, I'm done.
He missed Week 2.
Break it out. We haven't seen it. I told you.
He missed Week 2. Check this out, and look at this. Missed Week 2, then Week 3, 5 points. Week 4, 1. Week 5, 30. Week 6, 14, and then a bye. And then he came back from that bye really, really bad. 4.5, 4.3, and then versus.
I want to just preface this by saying that me personally, I'm not paying up for any of these guys that I want to be breakouts that are on my list, right? I'm like the guys that I think are going to break out.
You're in luck. You not have to pay up for Gabe Davis this year.
Exactly.
He's probably going. He's going where he should be.
Hey, Peacock, it was against the Rams.
Yeah, was it the Rams? I thought it was Pittsburgh.
And Dalton Kincaid lurking.
The Nico
Collins. Yeah,
he's not going to warrant 75 receptions, anything like that.
He's like a 35 reception tight end, bro.
I was even giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm thinking 30 to 50 somewhere, and he'll be lucky if a handful of those are in the red zone.
Hey, listen, he's not getting 55 receptions.
It would really come down to if Josh Allen runs.
I fight
Crip. You fight me?
Yeah, it all come down to if Josh Allen was throwing less or not.
But now somebody gonna have to step up over there, bro. Fucking Diggs is mad right now, bro. On my mountain, they, and if you looked at the 9-7 split or whatever it was, the first 9 games, 100 and something yards per game, 6 TDs in the first 9 games, and then 63 yards per game. 1 TD in the last 7 games, and then you see what happened in Miami where he melted down. You know what I mean? Something going on over there. He needs some help.
You want to know what my diagnosis is, what in hindsight of what I think happened to Gabe Davis? Because this time last year I was big on him. This is what I think happened. And first of all, let's go with what actually happened. Is that they would double Stephon Diggs with their second best corner and then the safety over top. And then they would put their best corner and man up Gabe Davis. And he sucks at man and press and all that. And that really sucks. But
I'm going to pull it up. Here, hold on. I'm going to pull it up.
Let's go.
I'm going to pull a player profile. I'm on player profile right now, and I'm going to tell you.
Because you know what sucks is that he blew up in that playoff game. And then he blows up week 1. And then the defensive coordinators were on him, bro. They're like, screw that. Stop putting these. We got to double digs like we do, but don't put our number one corner with some fucking safety help. He's our number one corner. Put him on, Gabe Davis. He's a big body. What is he? 6'2"? He's 6'9", and he's 6'9".
6'2", 216.
Yeah, but see, I'm going with the. And you can't teach that. I'm just saying he's the big body target with speed, and when he runs, he's a good route runner. It's just coming off the line, he's not the greatest at all.
I think he's
his win rate versus man is 32.8%, which is 67th in the league. His target rate versus man is 16.6, and that's 81st in the league. And then his target separation versus man is 1.90, which is 20th in the league, which ain't too bad.
It's not that bad. He's right there. He's right there around average for that.
That's what I was going to say. Are we giving him more credit?
I'm holding on to that. There it is.
And that's what I was going to say. Are we giving him more credit, for being a route runner than he deserves if he's kind of just an average route runner?
He is the angel, Gabriel, the angel of death, the archangel himself.
It's because he's tied to Josh Allen. I think that's what we give him that bump, and the offense.
Exactly.
What up, kiddo? What's up, Raiders for life? It's going down.
What up, kiddo? What up, Tim? Is that Tim? No, that's not Tim.
I don't know if that's
hold on, another thing. Help me out here.
It could be Raiders for life, Timmy. I can't remember who.
No, there was the others. The homie, bruh. He's in our leagues too. Yeah, bruh.
Who is it? Just throw your name in there so we.
He ain't popped up in a couple weeks. That type of shit. That's why. You know what I mean?
You got trades in your inbox, bruh.
It is Timmy. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, it is Timmy. Raiders for life.
If he ain't popped up in a minute, I'm just saying, if he in the leagues and he got trades in his inbox.
Oh yeah, he's like, listen, what's up?
I just play.
Hey, look at, hey Timmy. Okay, let me tell me this. Y'all feel this? Travis Etienne and Drake London. That's a great start of a base for a trade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it turns into he's like, okay, I'll give you London, but I want Etienne, and I want Jamar Chase, and I want Pacheco, and I'm like, no, kid. And it always ends up like that. I'm like never mind, dude. I'm the one that's a glutton for punishment.
Can't blame him for trying.
I know. I mean, I taught him well, I guess. All my bastard children kill me, man.
And
the bastard
Brown, what up? He said.
When I say bastards, the ones that are not around, like us.
He said the two corners and the safety on wide receiver one. Yep, and or the second corner and the safety on wide receiver one, and yep. And then the number one corner on the wide receiver two. Yep. I don't know why more people don't deploy that more. Like we've seen Belichick working for years.
I mean, because Belichick put that on the map. That's the thing, though. It's a copycat league. When you figure out how to do something to somebody, okay, you want to know what happened? Not only did Josh Allen get the elbow at one point last year, and it happened at the wrong time of the year, when we're going into our playoff stretch, right? A fantasy playoff stretch, right? It sucks that happened with Josh Allen, but, prior to that, there was some throwing-ass motherfuckers, bro. Throwing as fuck. They ran so many fucking plays, it didn't even matter because Josh Allen will still get his rush attempts on the ground, too. The average went down, but it didn't matter because the pass average went up until he got that elbow. So there is a caveat here, but I'm just saying, bro, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's crazy. His average didn't go down. It went up. He had more
rush attempts?
Yeah, he had more attempts in less games than
wow. I had that part wrong.
124 attempts in 16 games. The time before that, year before that, it was 122 and 17.
And who was that?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
The Stallion. The fucking Stallion.
And it was probably the same amount of it was the exact same amount of yards, but he played one less game, so the average is up.
Did he miss the game, Blood? Oh, that's right, because they was locked up.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah, they was locked up in the division. Okay. All right, look at this. Who's up next?
I got another one.
He's breaking out the beat that way.
That's That's if he could stay healthy. Jeez, all these guys, if they can stay healthy, only because there's just been some recent news on this guy.
We'll break them out, B. What's the plan? How are we gonna break them out?
He's dealing with a groin injury at the moment, but this guy is coming into his second year, and I love second year wide receivers. It's a guy from the South by the name of Rashid Shaheed. So this man, I think he was on a tear towards the end of last season. I think he finished on a crazy line. I think.
What's the breakout for him? Like WR, high end WR3, back end WR2.
Well, he has a good potential to break out there because if Michael Thomas just continues to be what Michael Thomas has been, which is nothing,
hurt,
right? And then they have to rely on 32-year-old Inspector Gadget Taysom Hill to do everything. I think that he can emerge as like a legit, threat there alongside Chris Olave. This guy can go deep. He has good speed. He's 24 years old, and here it is. He put together a 28 for 488 and 2 line on 34 targets, and then he had 4 carries for 57 yards.
18 yards per catch.
Yeah, so he had multiple games where he was in double-digit fantasy, and he strung those together for 3 weeks in a row, 2 weeks in a row. So nice little stretches. In his rookie season on a team that didn't have super great quarterback play. So I think that he's in line with Derek. I think it's Derek Carr. Who the hell is playing quarterback over there? Yeah. But it's definitely better than whatever.
I normally would say put some respect on his name, but this is not the case.
Watch this though.
So I think he has a good potential to break out. In year 2. Somebody that nobody's really paying attention to either.
That's a good
You're the man. Jamie said, fun fact, the 420 Hustler Network is hands down the best podcast daily for all your fantasy football needs, including news, IDP, dynasty, box breaks, weed strains, plus much more. You the man, Jamie.
Let's go, Jamie. I mean, he said it, bro. Who the fuck is going to argue? I mean, I'm not going to argue that.
It was all proof.
100%, bro. You motherfucking
right. We are playmakers. You know what I mean? Shout out to our man Jamie, bro.
Jamie.
I can't look at it. Oh, okay. Actually, anyone want to elaborate on the Shaheed? Rashid, my bad. What was his name?
Rashid Shaheed. Did I say that right?
I was in the building. Shaheed. I was in the building. My bad. The show's kind of
6 foot 180 out of Weber State. I mean, I don't know. It kind of came out of nowhere last year, and I have him in a league or two. So, it's somebody who I'm hoping will break out as well.
Okay, I got
rooting for you, kid.
One, bro. Hey, I got one if anyone that wants to go.
It's just that I got a thing though. So my bad. So no, only thing with Shaheed is that he getting a quarterback that was top 5 in deep ball attempts. Hold on, it was another stats too. It was
and deep ball
completion percentage was 31.9, which 32%, which is 28th in the league. So he's getting a quarterback that's not scared to go downfield and damn near can complete the ball. Because then if you go look at Devontae's stats, Devontae was a downfield receiver too, and Carr's not scared to throw the ball. So if you can get Shaheed in them later rounds, he could boom 100% because he's got a quarterback that's not scared to throw that bitch downfield 100%. And we seen what Shaheed, you just seen what Peacock said, that the targets and the fucking receptions was so efficient, and he was getting damn near 20 yards per catch on my mount. 100%, bro.
Yeah, he never received more than 6 targets in a game, and he was blowing up
on 25 receptions, he had 400 plus yards. Now you do the math.
What?
That's 20 times 20 is 4. You know, there it is there.
Bro, let's get him 75.
100%. So you know what I mean?
75, you'll be at 1,400 yards, bro. That's see, and we're gonna be spending nothing on this motherfucker. Let's go. That's a breakout. Somebody give him a ding.
He don't really need one. It's hard to say Rashid Shaheed.
All right, I got one. We're gonna jump over to IDP. And I know people have been rocking with us. You're going to recognize this name. It's not like this is a new name or anything, but for peeps who may be here, like just for the first time for a redraft season, Nakobe Dean is going to be like the biggest IDP breakout like of the year because he had like no stats last year. They bring over Kaiser White. They still got TJ Edwards. So, I mean, they got it locked down with veterans. But now you get both of those guys out of the way. They're building through the draft in the front seven with all these Georgia guys. They already said that Nakobe Dean's getting the green dot on his helmet.
He's the MLB.
He's the MLB. He's going to be the quarterback of the defense. He's not going to be coming off the field.
With a great offense on the other side of the ball.
TJ Edwards killed it last year, and we're going to see Nakobe Dean come in, and let's see what TJ Edwards did last year. And I bet we can get a real similar.
What I'm talking about.
That he had 99 solo tackles, 60 assisted tackles, and 7 pass deflections and 2 sacks. I bet we can see Nakobe Dean around the 150 total tackles. And I don't know if he's going to flirt with 100 solos, but man, if he flirts with 100 solos, like people are going to be drafting him as dynasty, like top 5 dynasty linebacker next year.
I'm gonna say it, bro. He gives me the Nick Bolton vibes, bro, because the situation is similar. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Only difference is that I'm gambling a lot on Nakobe Dean because I didn't really see it in his rookie year. We saw the fuck out of Nick Bolton because he walked into a role. But we got to see Nakobe Dean watch it and see how it's done. And all through the offseason, like Hus said, if you follow our show, we just always make a point that when that's a part of the dues. And by the way, the Eagles coaching staff says Nakobe Dean is their guy. You know what I mean? Nakobe Dean is set to be the quarterback of the defense. Nakobe Dean is the middle linebacker. You know what I mean? Just whatever news. How many times? At least like 6, bro.
Yeah.
In the last
we gotta keep mentioning it because we planted our flag on Nakobe Dean as soon as they started getting rid of guys like they're not re-signing guys like TJ Edwards and Kaiser White.
I am not hating on Michael Parsons for what he did for me in fantasy, but in 2 different of the Hustler dynasties, I traded him with on name value and got Nakobe Dean plus. I'm banking on Nakobe Dean in a lot of places. I have a lot of Nakobe Dean, and I know you do too, Hus. This is funny because it's almost like a race to who gets them in a lot of the leagues and their startups and shit. It's like who's gonna let them fall farther where you feel like it's time to pull the trigger on the unknown product. But that's why he's a breakout for 2023. Who's up next?
Hell yeah. Emil said the Eagles front 7 looking good. It's looking real good.
Hey, he's the type of linebacker that's going to get behind the line of scrimmage routinely because they're going to be teeing off with leads.
Yeah.
Because they have an offense that's going to be having leads. You know what I mean? Let's fucking go. Is that not don't you get Nick Bolton vibes from that?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, I go. So my next player is Ayuk. Ayuk posted a top 15, or he posted the 15th wide receiver, which is a high end wide receiver too. But last year was his first year going over 1,000 yards and 100 targets, and he only played and Purdy came in week 13, I think it was. And so what I got written down for him is off the rip, he's the clear-cut number 1 in San Francisco. If you think that Debo is a wide receiver, huh?
I know. I said
facts, 100%.
He wrote that off the rip, like that's in words.
No, 100%. Oh, my mama, off the rip, clear-cut wide receiver 1 in SF. Had 2 top finishes with 2 different quarterbacks, week 7 and week 17. And if you had him in week 17, what that mean? Top 5 finish in week 17? Oh, shit. Come on now, man. Don't do it. He's part of your fucking fraternity if you had him in week 17.
Who was throwing
100%. And then facts. And then from
Weeks 14 through 17, he had 31 targets, 22 receptions, 317 yards with 2 TDs. Last season, like I said, or last year was his first season to go over 1,000 yards and 100 targets. I only see it getting better because with the target share of 23.5%, which is 23rd in the league, and on a run-first team, he's still getting targets. But like I said, he went over 100 targets in
He's busting him right out of his Escape from Alcatraz.
100%. Then I got one more thing for you. His yak, 376 yards, 17th in the league. So if you're getting 10 yards per or 1 point per 10 yards, you do the math. And then one more thing. His target separation is 2.31, which is 3rd in the league, bro. That means that he's shake when he run his route. Him and the boy.
Hey, look at this.
With the yak. Come on now, man.
He's a true X receiver. Dominating on the outside. That's an X receiver. You know what I mean? And like that separation one fucked me up. I didn't know that he was 3rd in the league. Blood, say that.
So
again.
yeah. So it's let me run that back. His target separation 2.31, which is 3rd in the league, and the definition of that shit is it's a wide receiver's average of yards of separation from his assigned defender at the moment that the pass arrives. He's when he run his route, he making the boy do the motherfucking what the get sturdy what the New York boys is doing. They doing the sturdy right now. That's what he's making defenders do, bro. 100%.
Is that what
I'm
they
telling you, bro.
Twirl?
The twirl, oh my goodness, that mean they twirling the block 100%.
Yeah, no. The twirl in New York right now is when they got black and they did the twirl.
Yeah, no, trust me. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're talking about, bro.
Okay.
And that's what Ayuk is doing to these boys that's defending him right now.
With the twirl.
Oh my mama, and just like how I said, weeks 14 through 17, his stats with Purdy, and if Purdy is the starting quarterback, which we kind of think he is, I think Brandon Ayuk can post 8 through 12 wide receiver finish, maybe a top 7, 100%, bro. It's his first year going over 100 targets and 1,000 yards.
And what do receivers love? This is a trick question here.
What was the question?
I didn't hear you.
What? This is a trick question. What do receivers love?
Pause.
Just send cryptic tweets.
They love the money, bro. That's why it's a trick question, because they all love the money. And guess what it is?
My second thing was going to say to be
right here, baby.
Oh yeah, it's a contract. Y'all say that then.
Let's get the money.
Let's get the money. Oh yeah, say that then.
Throw that on top of it. And they tend to break out when it's time to get the money.
100%. That's big, bro. I'm glad you said that, my nigga. My mama, let's go.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? Okay, who got one? Who got one?
Let's go.
Truly.
100%.
Everybody said they was thinking, what do they love?
not necessarily a breakout, but a guy I snagged a lot of places last year in IDP just because I knew who he was and I figured he was going to play around the line of scrimmage and the defense was going to suck. It's Jalen Petrie from the Houston Texans. He had like a remarkable.
He's the best right now.
Say what?
He's the best in fantasy for as far as safeties go.
Exactly. So, like, I don't think he's going to be able to reproduce that because the defense is probably going to get better. He's teaming up with Jimmy Ward.
Can I give you an alley-oop?
What's that?
Because I want to know. Asking for a friend. Tell me why Christian Harris is about to be a breakout.
Oh, dude, because he's probably the fastest linebacker on the team. That's why he has so much speed side to side that they're gonna try to use him. A lot. They'll use him a lot in Ryan's defense that way. I feel. He'll be smaller and maybe they might just stick him on. They might just stick him on the in blitz packages on the edge or something like that to rush the passer. So So I think they like to use stuff like that to their advantage. Guys that are faster and may have some different kind of moves, even though they're undersized. So that's why Christian Harris might be a break. That's a good one. Yeah, that's why he might be a breakout. But there's been like reports that Peachy's, emerging as like a true leader on the team and all that stuff. So his long-term fantasy, breakout thing might be here to stay. What was that?
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. So anyways, I wanted to bring him up because he broke out like boom, like, right away in the middle of, or in the first couple of weeks of last season. I just wanted to give him a shout out.
So Emil mentioned James Cook.
Oh no, I don't like James Cook.
Alvin doesn't go over there or something, but I mean they were using him in every facet of it. He was getting in the rest game and in the pass game, and he was looking real solid in the run game as well. So maybe he's going to be more than just a scat back.
I'm a little off James Cook, and here's probably why. Nobody's talked about how we've seen him play. He's a little smaller back, and the Bills went out and they brought in Harris, and Harris, I think, took it to the Bills a couple times last year. So they went out and got somebody who's going to be able to do that. And then maybe if they get around the goal line, is it going to be Harris or is it going to be Allen or is it going to be Cook? I don't think it's going to be Cook. And then Josh Allen's a running quarterback. So what are they going to use Cook as, a wide receiving back on special occasions? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel organic there. I think that he might be somebody that I'm out on in Dynasty. I want to get out from under. So I'm selling him in a couple of leagues, guys, just so you guys know. I was thinking about it today, actually. But I'm not really into James Cook just because of the moves that they kind of made and the way that offense is. I know that it's like high-powered Buffalo Bills, but like I said, the fact that they went out and they brought in a bigger body back in Harris, who kind of can prove that maybe he can handle a bigger load, because it's a vast difference. I don't know how big James Cook is, but if you want to look it up, I think he's under 200 pounds, which is scary. Usually guys like that don't have a lot of success. I know and there's been a lot of that brought up this year because of the draft with certain players.
Thanks. 5'11", 190.
So yeah. So that
next topic is breakout players. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if he'll have a chance to break out as much as people might like to think, because like I said, they brought in Harris. They have a running quarterback who doesn't dump it off, and he seems like more tuned to fit that kind of pass catching running back role. You know what I mean? In that offense, unless he's going to come out and just flat out beat Damian Harris and be the lead back there. But I don't see that happening at his frame for the kind of football they like to play in Buffalo.
No, I'm glad you said that about about him in the receiving game, bro. In 17 games that I got written down, he only had 30 targets and fucking 19 receptions, and then he only had 3 total TDs. And then for his rushing stats in 17 games, 82 fucking attempts with 480 yards, but it was 5.9 per yard, yards per carry. So that's a good thing. But when you didn't even crack 100 carries in 17 games, and it was a revolving door over there in that running back room, and he's probably one of the most talented running backs that they do got over there. But yet, like you said, Allen, the number 1 running back, he don't dump it off. Where's the value at? And then what you really need is a Damian Harris-like type motherfucker to help Allen take away from them runs that Allen is doing. And Cook ain't that type of running back that's going to do them type of runs. So I feel you, big bro, 100%.
Yeah, that's because I have him in 2 leagues, and I looked at like his value, and I have him in leagues where I have guys like Isaiah Pacheco, and I had Tyler Algier, and Dameon Pierce, right? So some of those were like, okay, they were all kind of holds, and I feel like some people are still kind of high on James Cook, and I could be totally wrong about how he gets used, but I'm willing to move James Cook for maybe a veteran running back who's in a timeshare right now, to be honest, or a pick or something. You know what I mean? Just depends.
A no-brainer, Tony MVP.
I was about to talk. No, I wasn't going to talk about him.
Fucking Tony. Phony fucking Tony.
Tony Baloney.
Fucking A, bruh.
That's too funny. James Cook, though. Yeah, where do I know I have him in a couple leagues. I was actually he's on the trade block, So it is what it is. the same thing with like I'm kind of off, and this is a guy that I also have rostered. The same thing with Deonta Foreman. It's like I may want to try to trade him now. He could be a lottery ticket. I don't know, because there's a couple of running backs over there. So I don't know how I feel. There's too much time before the season starts. I'm just thinking about
we're Foreman in Chicago.
Yeah, I think he's in Chicago right now. Yeah, him and Herbert and
Roshan, Travis Homer. Is 50 fucking running backs over there.
Yeah. Yeah, but he could just be like, he had a great season and he kind of took over for Carolina at the end there. So it's just like, I don't know.
And shout out to Jamie, who just became a 420 crew member on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Smoke it up for Jamie.
100%. Let me break a wood down. I gotta go wash that bitch out. We're gonna roll that up for Jamie. That's my dog right there, man. He got that. What kind of helmet is that? Is that Cleveland Browns right there on this shit?
Yeah, he fucks with the Brownies.
Dog Pound. Let's go. Dog Pound, man. Dog Pound, one of my favorite West Coast, one of my favorite top 3 groups of all time anyway. So, that coincide. 100%.
You got that new logo.
Facts.
You got that new Browns.
Guru's about to hop on right now. Bogey said, my bad, he's a family emergency that popped up right now.
It's all good. Let me go wash this out. I'll be right back. Let me put my shit on mute so y'all don't hear the water.
Hold it down.
Yeah, Guru's about to jump on. We're about to go to dinner, so I'm about to hop off and wait until.
We'll switch on, switch off, hang out for a sec.
Yeah.
Get Spencer's jailbreak player.
Yeah. Man, and I got this really good tree in today. I met up with the peeps from Redwood Cultivation, and man, this shit is so amazing. It's called Strawberry Mango Haze.
Oh, nice.
It's got this crazy smell to it.
Oh yeah.
It's like you can smell the mango, and like it's almost like sweet skunk. Like I don't know. Like it's hard to like explain because it's like the exact opposite. Skunk's not sweet, but if you know the skunky weed, smell it's like that, but it like smells sweet. I don't know. It's pretty dope though. And
what is it? A hybrid?
It seems like it. Yeah, it's a haze, so I'm assuming it is.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, they're definitely one of the best sponsors of the show because, like, man, there's one thing that I love getting, it's free weed.
100%. The fellas.
Oh man, I talked about Nico Collins and I forgot to bust out the Nico Collins card. It's awesome.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Fella.
Neil says, "What about George Pickens?" Man, if we're talking redraft, I really like Deontay Johnson more because of how much later you're able to get him.
Yeah, I think Pickens' price. Well, it just depends. It depends on your league mates, right? And where you may be able to get him in your roster construction, but or where you feel comfortable taking him.
He's going like 5th, 6th round, So I mean, Deontay Johnson like 9th, 10th, 11th.
Yeah, that's
my thing. Is with George Pickens is he had a top 5 catch rate. Him, fucking Drake London, I think it was. I can't remember the top 5, but I know he was in the top 5. So every time that the ball was going his way, that motherfucker was catching the ball. So if we think that the Pittsburgh offense is going to be anywhere fantasy relevant, which I'm a highly believer that it is, he's going to get some points, 100%, bro. He can go for 60 catches and about 900 yards because his motherfucking yards per catch got to be about 15 yards per catch. And I can pull the shit up here in a second on my mama. So I'm a high believer just in the Pittsburgh offense because of like how Huss said about Deontay. He got a 27% target share. He's an elite wide receiver. He ain't scoring no TDs. But yet Huss said Kenny Pickett only played 12 games. It's going to get better, 100%. And I think the whole situation over there is going to get better. So I'm a big believer in the Pittsburgh offense being fantasy relevant this year, bro.
And Kenny Pickett's my big breakout QB that I really feel is going to take like the biggest step up out of like, I mean, shit, he's been I mean, you're getting him in as QB 22 or some shit like that in fantasy. He's going so late, so he's going to be like a QB 3 on a lot of my teams, I'm assuming. And
That's good value.
We got Spencer the Guru in the building.
We are the nation of domination.
Woo! You already know it, man. What it do, Playmakers? Sorry I'm a little late, but we back live. Ready to fucking go, y'all. Let's fucking go. And yeah, we're talking breakouts. I got some for y'all, so yeah.
All right. Well, Spencer, I appreciate you getting in here, and I'm gonna get up out of here, and we're about to go out to dinner right now. And Bogey said he's not
cool. Okay, perfect time.
But yeah. So I mean, this can go as long as you guys
is Bogey's coming back?
No, I don't think he is.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, he said he had a family emergency pop up, so I don't know if he's gonna come back.
Oh, with Bogey and the family the best, and yeah, we'll hold it down for the rest of the show then.
And shout out to our man Stevie B in the chat.
Stevie B.
Football.
What up, Stevie?
He's the sponsor of the August event right now. He's going to be in attendance. So make sure you are there. You get to draft. Might get a shot to draft with Stevie B. And we're all going to be doing a lot of smoking. That's for sure.
Let's
all right.
get it.
We'll see you guys later. Appreciate everybody watching. And Playmakers, salute. We'll see you guys later.
Peace. Hell yeah. Appreciate everyone here popping in. We've got a breakout candidate here from Garland. Ritter is a breakout. I could maybe see that. But the one I got, and it kind of stems back to his college days. This dude ran a lot in college, and in this new look Washington offense, I think Sam Howell could be a breakout.
Yeah, that's who I thought Bogard was going to talk about.
Oh, gotcha. Well, since Bogey's not here, I'll take the floor then. Glad we're seeing eye to eye on that one because, yeah, Sam Howell, bro, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I'm pretty sure he ran for well over 500 his last year in college because he was known at first as a passer, but then I think they changed up the offense there. He went to North Carolina. They kind of changed it up to where he was having to run more. And 800 rushing yards in 2021, 828 and 11 touchdowns. They're going to let him, I'm not saying he's going to repeat that, but they're definitely going to let him run enough to where 400 to 500 on the ground's realistic. And if he's throwing for 3,500 to 4,000 with Scary Terry, Jahan Dotson, and Curtis Samuel, bruh, Sam Howell's got QB2 all over him. I'm not saying he's QB1, but QB2 for sure. And he's going well, way into the – he's not even getting drafted other than in super flex leagues.
Bro, that motherfucker, his coach was the coach that coached Vince Young to the championship.
Ron Rivera be enemy.
No, his college coach.
Oh, his college coach. Okay.
Fucking Mac.
Mac Brown. Mac Brown. Yeah, Mac Brown.
That's who's over there in Carolina.
I forgot.
I don't know if he's there right now, but he was there a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mac Brown was over there in Carolina. Brad, pull it up. 100%.
Yeah, he's still there.
He's still there right now. When was his first year there?
2019. Yeah, he had a stint there in the late 80s through the 90s. He was with coach there for 10 years, and he went to Texas. Then he was out of it for a little bit and came back to UNC in 2019 and has been there ever since.
And then he had Javonte. Yeah. He had Javonte and Michael Carter too. No, he had Michael Carter and
No, they were in tandem, Javonte and Michael Carter.
Yeah, that's what it was on my mama, because I remember
I'm pretty sure
they came down and killed the Hurricanes. They came down and killed the Hurricanes the last game of the season, and it stopped us from going to a bowl. They both had almost 200 yards apiece in the game.
Yeah, that was a nasty one.
They both was
Michael
putting
Carter,
up 50-yard runs and shit like that. No lie, bro.
Yeah, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for Michael Carter. Let's see, Javonte. He had his. He didn't even have quite 1,000.
800 yards his last season.
900. Then he had 1140 his last season. They both went for over 1,000 in their last years. Yeah. And Ansel has one for us. What y'all think about Dobbs as a breakout? I could see it. Me and Bogey talked about it on Mock Draft Monday. How Romeo Art Thou Romeo could be a steal late in drafts because of Christian Watson's going so high. And rightfully so. Christian Watson's definitely the number one over there. But the thing with Dobbs, you can get him damn near for free. And if him and Jordan Love get a good connection going and teams start putting number one coverage on Christian Watson, then Dobbs definitely could break out because they are Jaden Reed, the rookie, maybe one of them. We'll have to see how training camp.
I think it's a coin flip in the receiving game in Green Bay, but my breakout candidate over there is going to be fucking AJ Dillon, bro. We've been on this AJ Dillon hype for the last couple of years, bro. And with the offense transitioning from Aaron Rodgers to fucking Jordan Love, you got a two-headed monster over there that has production on film. You know, what I mean? They're gonna get
Goobs.
Oh, okay. What's up, bro?
Yeah, from League 14. Yeah.
What's 14. What's up, bro? My mama, why you denying my trade? Why you declining my trade?
Man, the Goobs, man, he's tough to trade with.
Man, you on a fire sale today, bro? You denying my shit, man. You ain't no good, bro.
Yep, and Song pulling up. What up, Song? Cool MC.
What's up, gang? Oh, my mama.
Niner gang in the all-time league, man. Song was taking all the Niners.
100%. He's a smart man.
That shit was dope. Yeah, the all-time fantasy draft. Yeah, that shit was dope. I'm not gonna lie, I took like 5 Saints.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, yeah, the Saints have had I took Drew Brees in round 1. He was my 101 for my quarterback because it was a super flex. So I had Drew, and then also had a Jimmy Graham at the stack. Marcus Colston, Sean Payton as the head coach, and on defense had Ricky Jackson and Jonathan Vilma.
Oh yeah,
Jonathan Vilma,
Ricky
Jackson, big
dog
linebacker, bro. Yeah, Ricky Jackson was a hitting member for those last couple of years of his career.
Jonathan Vilma, bro, 100%.
Yeah, that boy was
bro.
cold.
Come
bro.
on, man, 100%. Don't do him like that, bro. We had battles with y'all, bro. 100%.
Oh, yeah, we most definitely
2011.
did. Oh, y'all got us on that one, man.
We got battles with y'all, bro. I was at the game where we played y'all Monday night and they retired Jerry Rice jersey at Candlestick. I was at that game.
Oh, 100%. Wow.
Monday night game.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Yeah, what'd you think of Foskey? Yeah, that's the new defensive end the Saints got, Isaiah Foskey from Notre Dame. I think he's a decent talent. Probably won't play a whole lot in year 1 because he got Cam Jordan, Carl Granderson, and also Peyton Turner, who they're good. This is Peyton Turner's last hurrah, but if Peyton Turner continues to be a bust, then yeah, I think Foskey could at least be the number 3 edge rusher. And if they have an injury Cam's an Iron Man. I do not go with Cam like he's gonna play, but the other
from Sacramento, bro.
Oh, for real, Carl Granderson? Fuck yeah, he's a dog, 100%. Bro. He gets slept on, bro. Everyone was talking about Marcus Davenport. It's like, fuck Marcus Davenport. We got Carl Granderson.
That's because Davenport was a first-round pick. That's why everybody on his neck because he's a first-round pick.
I said Peyton Turner's the same shit. Like Peyton Turner's looking like he's gonna be the next Davenport. That's why I think Foskey's gonna could be nice because I don't think Peyton Turner. I dropped Peyton Turner in the dynasty. I've had enough of him. Let's see. Someone keeps sniping my players. Hell yeah, that's how savages do it. And you got Granderson and Foskey. That's the way to play it, Marty. Just get them both.
I'm going through like my dynasty rosters to see if I have any more breakout candidates, but I think I mentioned the 2 of them already. Okay,
cool. Yeah, I have a bunch written down. Against I was a little late, out on the town in NOLA.
I got one last one. I ain't got it written down because I had to.
I got a bunch written down. I got one from all the teams written down.
Oh, I ain't mad at you. Oh yeah, see that's a hell of a move right there.
Right. We'll have to do a 2.0 next week, and hopefully I can make the whole show. I can go over all these for y'all.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep this one going.
Yeah, like we did with the Guess Who. We did multiple episodes of it.
I like your idea how I go through all 32 and pick.
Yeah, that's how I did all 32.
Favorite.
There's still a few teams that I haven't even picked anyone from it, like the Jags, the Chargers, the Vikings, the Seahawks. As far as I'm talking, this is like really late deep dives.
So look, so let me get mine out the way because the first team you said is the Jags.
Yeah,
and this guy was the RB17, and I wish Bogey was online because Bogey said that he was a fade this year, and to me, he's a running back that can easily shoot from 17 into the top 10 easily with the production that I'm finna tell you about. So if we talk, I'm talking about Travis Etienne, right? This motherfucker had 1,125 yards, which was 8th in the league on 220 carries. So I want to go give the viewers a little perspective on some motherfuckers that had around the same amount of carries that he had, and he hit for like 5 something per carry, right? So you got, I know this is a bad example, but this motherfucker had around the same type of carries. Hold on, it's fucking damn it. I wish I would have had this shit saved, bruh. This is
wait, so it's not ETN. ETN is not your breakout.
No, it's ETN.
Oh,
like
it
I
is
said,
ETN.
he finished as the RB17, bro. Hold on. Then let me go back. Let me just give my stats on why I got him there, bro. So, like I said, 1,125 yards, which was 8th in the league on 220 carries, which is 13th in the league, and his fucking yards per carry. Where they at, bro?
Yeah, 5.1. I got it. Yeah,
5.1 yards per carry. Now, if you go and look at all the running backs that had over 200 carries, and it's how many carries it took them to get to 1,000, whether it's a little under 220 or whether it's a little over 220, they ain't got 5 yards per carry. And there's one more stat. No, it's 2 more stats I want to give you about the yards per carry on the 5.1. And here it go right here. His breakaway run rate was 7.3%, which is 12th in the league. And his breakaway runs was 16, which was 5th in the league. That means 15 yards per carry or more. A breakaway run is 15 yards or more. And he was 5th in the league in doing that. So if you bring in Tank, and we say Tank might take a little bit off of him on the carries, but he don't need a lot of fucking carries to break away because he's top 5 in breakaway runs. Come on, you gotta do the math, bro.
Efficiency, yeah.
And then, he can catch the ball. So, he with his college quarterback, the targets and all that shit, it wasn't there. It wasn't immaculate, but he had 300 receiving yards.
He's still like 35. I mean, that's not terrible.
It ain't bad. It's not bad, 100%.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned him, JD, because I was kind of at first, I mean, I love ETN, but I was kind of on the side of I think Bigsby, it's a buzzkill, but you just sold me on the fact that his efficiency will keep him to be. I still have him ranked in the top 10. I still have him even redraft. He's my RB10 right now. So I'm not fading him for sure. I still like him, but I just I had him as RB7. I moved him down a little bit. But I feel like a lot of lists are panicking and putting like Rahamador and Tony Pasta over him. And I'm not fucking with that. Tony Pasta is the most overdrafted player in fantasy in 2023. Quote me on this, y'all. Tony Pollard is going to be a bust. Don't fall for that shit. Tony Pollard is not a workhorse. And he's not even as efficient. What was Tony Pollard yards per attempt? I bet they weren't as good as ETN.
I got 5.3 in 17 games.
Oh, they was that good? Okay.
But it was under 200. It was under 200 attempts.
Okay, that's the thing. Yeah, less attempts. Okay, I knew there was something. Okay, yeah, less attempts.
Yes,
ETN had more attempts. Okay, there we go.
It's fool's gold, bro.
Right. Yeah, definitely fool's gold, y'all. Yeah, stay away from Tony Pasta, bro. Telling y'all, man.
100%.
But I know this is Jailbreak, so breakouts, so I don't want to get too much on fades. But yeah, just saying, bro, that's he's probably my biggest fade of 2023. So, but yeah, let's see. I got my deep dive breakouts here. You know what? I've got one for y'all right now. Unless you already
I was gonna say I'll give you a break. Let me jump in here with one guy I want to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead, Peacock.
Just because we're gonna stay on the topic of Jailbreak and he's receiving passes from a man who was able to avoid jail. But this gentleman is now a little bit older, but for his position at tight end, you'd like him to break out around 26 like this here in his 6th year. And that's Mr. David Njoku, who's going to hopefully finally break out with Deshaun Watson.
Bro. Beef Njoku. I took him on mock draft Monday this week, bro.
Yeah, so tight end number 10 in PPR and 13 in standard, kind of just hanging around there, back end one tight end. And it took Watson a little while to get going. We do also know that there's some crazy weather games out there in Cleveland. So then he missed the chunk of the season. He missed right in between. It was like a bye week, and then he missed the game before and after. So, but you know, he was on a roll. The last game of the season, I think he caught like 4 out of 5 passes for 50 yards and a touchdown, and that's kind of something that you could start to expect. A line that you could probably start to see if Deshaun Watson starts to lead on tight ends, like I've seen him do in the past, this couple of years that he didn't with the Texans. And the problem before with Deshaun Watson and tight ends is that he's always had like 3 on one team. And I think David Njoku's finally come out of the shot. I don't even know why, but he was running routes with all these other players, all these other guys lining up the tight end position on the team. It seems that he's finally emerged as the one tight end there with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Austin Hooper's out of there, so yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, and I don't know why, like I'm saying, that they were like splitting routes or targets and stuff like that. I think he finally has a clear-cut path to being the guy, and he's emerged as a red zone target for Deshaun Watson. He's, throughout his career, Watson has thrown to tight ends in the red zone. So, yeah, I like him to possibly break out this season and have he probably already had the breakout last year, but that's with Watson being, half of what Watson was. So there you go. So if I wrote an article on it too, I'd like to read it. But I'm saying,
drop that link, Jamie. Yeah, let me know. You're a writer, bro. I said, yeah, I'm a writer too. So yeah, let me know. I'll come. I'll fuck with your shit.
Right, definitely. And he had in 17 games 10.9 yards per reception on 75 targets and 54 receptions, bro. 100%. So when he catch the ball, he ain't catching the ball and falling.
He gets yards after the catch, and I tell y'all this because I'll be seeing this in mock drafts, bro. Because they had the top 5 finish last year. Evan Ingram, bro, is getting way overdrafted. People are forgetting that Calvin Ridley's in Jacksonville now. So give me Njoku 3 rounds later, bro. Evan Ingram is going way too high. Stay away from Evan Ingram. I'm sorry to turn this into fades, but I'm just saying I've been seeing a lot of bullshit in these mocks already.
You gotta give the people what they need to hear, bro.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you gotta hear the fades, too. So, yeah, fade Evan Ingram, and yeah, I'm with Peacock, bro. Take Chief Njoku. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can get this dude so late, basically for free, and
exactly.
Take him. I mean,
and that's what breakout would be, It's somebody who you can also draft really late.
Yeah,
and have a tremendous
I got one for y'all. Is the tight end theme going? I got one for y'all. Guess what? I know he let us down last year big time. Completely sold us, but he's a change of scenery, new team, a much friendlier system for tight ends, y'all. And that's Mike Gesicki. Mike Gesicki in Bill O'Brien's offense. This isn't Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. This is Bill O'Brien, the mastermind behind Gronk and Aaron Hernandez way back in the day. I know that's a long time ago and things change, but he's going to try to go back to the well. And I think Gesicki's a guy. Is he going to put up Gronk numbers? Hell no. But could he put up top 12 tight end numbers? Hell yes. In that system, bro, Gesicki in the right system has done it before. Right. Yeah, he just wasn't a good fit in Mike McDaniel's system because he can't block. The 49ers that Shanahan sends him, the tight end has to block or else they're not going to stay on the field. And as a result, Gesicki's snap count plummeted. And then his whole his statistics plummeted because he was never on the field. Where this year he's going to be on the field more. The Patriots don't have any receivers. Even if they bring in Nuke, I still think Gesicki will do enough, especially in the red zone. Like Hunter Henry ain't it. I think Gesicki's going to take over as their receiving threat tight end. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he could be a monster this year. Spence. I love him as a tight end too. I got him in the dynasty for free. Titans threw him into me. Thanks, Titans, in a trade from a while back. I was like, I'll take it.
Guru.
Yo.
Last year, only 52 targets on 32 receptions, but in 2021, 112 targets, 73 receptions, 780 yards, and 2 TDs. In 2020, 85 targets, 780 yards, 2 TDs. And then in 2020, 85 targets, 53 receptions, 703 yards, and 6 TDs. And then in his rookie year, 89 targets, 51 receptions, and 570 yards and 5 TDs. Gesicki has production on film, which AKA I call wax. 100%. That's what it's a term out here in California. But Gesicki in the right system can produce tight end fantasy relevant numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, 100%. Especially in that Bill O'Brien system. Like I think he finishes at minimum top 15 and maybe even top 12, you know, maybe even top 8, bro. If he comes back to that, like the pathway is there for sure. Because it's like, I tell you this, look at all the ones in the same range as him. You know, I'm old school. I'll do pen to paper. I've been writing this shit down,
one thing too though, bro?
Because
another
check
thing
this out.
is they know that he don't block, so they brought him in specifically for a reason, and that's to catch passes.
Oh, 100%, because there's all these ones like, all right, we'll play Would You Rather real quick. All right, who would you rather, Mike Gesicki or Evan Ingram?
Based on his year 2, even though that really's there, I might go Ingram.
Dynasty or redraft?
Redraft.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to go Ingram, bro. If I can get him somewhere where, you know, it ain't premium price.
Yeah, well, that was my bad. That wasn't a good example because their ADPs are way different. Let's go with people that are similar ADPs. Let's make this easy for you. All right, here we go. Would you rather Mike Gesicki or Gerald Everett?
Oh, Gesicki easily.
You see what I'm saying? Mike Gesicki or Tyler Higbee?
Gesicki.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Mike Gesicki or Zach Ertz?
Shit, McBride there, and he coming off an ACL. So give me
you see what I'm saying? That's the range Gesicki's going in. You can get him so cheap, bro. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can get him way late, as opposed to these other ones that are going way higher, like freaking Freiermuth, Ingram, Cole Kmet, Dulcich, Schultz. I mean, those guys could be nice. But I mean, in the rookies like Laporta, Kincaid, Mayer. I mean, we don't know rookie tight ends. I like some of those guys, but we don't know rookie tight ends are kind of sketch for redraft. So, like, yeah, I'd probably take Gesicki over most of those.
Hell yeah, no facts. I'm not paying if I'm not getting one of them top 5 tight ends, and you just said a top 5 tight end. It just slipped my mind that fast. The comparison. What was the first comparison?
Gerald Everett. Gerald Everett.
No. It was somebody before
Ingram.
Okay, so Ingram is a top 5
I thought it was
right.
cool.
That fast, Peacock. Oh my mama, bro. That fast. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Damn.
2.2 seconds. Oh my mama. So look, and I don't want time. Right. Hey, I don't want Ingram. Right. I don't want Ingram. And you see what I'm doing right now. You see what I'm doing? Everything. But I don't want to pay premium for Ingram. So if I can't get Kelsey, Kittle, Hawkinson, then I would 100%.
Yeah, I mean, another one that's going too high is Darren Waller, because I mean, we don't know how Darren Waller is going to do with the fucking Giants. That's a run first offense.
20 games in 2 seasons.
Exactly. He's injury prone. I don't want Darren Waller. I mean, Darren Waller, he's in real life, he seems like a great guy. He's like someone that'd be really cool to hang out with. But we're talking fantasy and production, bro. Like, we need someone that's going to be out on the field. And the fact is, Darren Waller has not been reliable.
One thing, though, in his favor is, out of everybody that done brought in and everybody that done had over there, he is the most talented motherfucker.
Yeah, he's that. Yeah, he
That's
is. When
the
healthy,
only thing that he got.
Yeah, when
so
healthy,
if he's
he'll be good. Yeah, if he's motivated and healthy, yeah, he'll be nice. You know, it's just like, you know, it's crazy about speaking of motivated. It's funny, like, because it's like Nikola Jokic. He seems like the most like nonchalant, doesn't give a shit. But on the field, where he just like on the court, you know, we're talking basketball, you don't have to go off the rails too much, but just the way he's able to like channel that. So it's like, it just goes to show, you know, kind of like, you know, Kelsey. Well, Kelsey, no, that's not a good comparison. Kelsey is rah-rah. I mean, I'm trying to think of someone who's real quiet, who's like kind of like a quiet assassin out there that just like, he just goes out there, handles biz kind of thing. I mean, like Mark Andrews, you know, Mark Andrews doesn't really make headlines for anything off the field. He's just kind of like just plays ball and that's it kind of thing.
See, Mark Andrews got to deal with that diabetes shit, though. See, Mark Andrews is humble.
Yeah, he's a warrior, yeah.
See, and then the boy that you just said that won the championship, look where he come from. He
comes
from a
Serbia,
country that don't allow you to be you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
100%. So he humble. You know what I mean? So 100% they different. You know what I mean? It takes somebody to go through that shit to have that type of different mentality. 100%. So shout out to Jokic and who else we just said?
Yeah, Mark Andrews. Yeah,
Mark Andrews.
Yeah, dealing with adversity. 100%. Yeah, when you have to deal with adversity,
100%.
Like, it builds character, bro.
100%. That's why this bet.nola.com, you make sure you check out this motherfucker's articles, man. He can 100%, man.
Bro, I'm glad you mentioned that, JD, because I was just doing some thinking, having a late night epiphany last night. I was like, man, I need to bring back the fantasy previews here in these next few weeks. I think starting July, bro, we're bringing back fantasy previews for all 32 teams. We've already all 32 teams. They're going to be improved upon this year. It'll be my second year as a full-time sports betting / fantasy writer over there. So, yeah, I'm most definitely going to put my all into that shit because, yeah, I can't wait to give the people what they need to kill these drafts, man. We're not just gonna win these leagues. We're gonna dominate, y'all. That's the thing.
We're gonna get y'all paid. Look, bro. I'm glad you said that, and I hate to cut you off because you do your homework. Good, man. Peacock do his homework. Hus do his homework. Bogey do his homework. Fucking you see fornicator on the joint. We all do our homework, bro. So look,
yeah, we're not just here for clicks. Like, we really do this shit.
100%, bro. You gonna get paid. You gonna win your fucking league, bro. 100%, bro.
Right? Yeah, because it's like, bro. I mean, it gets like, well, we do these leagues with each other, so it's like we're not always gonna win because we're all some savages. But if you're just like in your typical home / work league and you follow our shit, you're gonna win.
100%, bro.
You just better hope your homies don't find us too, because then you
right. We want you to tell them about us, though, bro.
Right, that's true. That's true.
Just wait a couple episodes.
Right.
Give yourself like a 5-episode head start.
Yeah, for sure. yeah, we'll do, Jamie. I'll start dropping them in here once. I mean, I've been coming up lately. I've been more betting oriented, but then we do the live fantasy show every Tuesday. I cut a clip talking about DeAndre Hopkins. I've actually mentioned Guccini in that clip. I was saying, like, even if they do bring in D-Hop, I still think Guccini's a good fit in that system.
Can't argue with that.
I love it.
Right. So y'all got any more? I've only got probably a couple more before we sign off.
I'm tapped out for now. I'm gonna have to do some more research for the next one.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, I'm trying to think who else I got here. I have the big D. Oh yeah, I got Jerome Ford.
Oh yeah,
Jerome Ford, bro. Because with Kareem Hunt just sitting in free agency, unless they decide to bring Kareem Hunt back, which they could, but assuming they don't, like, we know the Browns are a run-first offense. Even with Deshaun Watson there, they're still going to run like shit because it's Kevin Stefanski. And if anything, I'm not saying Ford's going to outproduce Nick Chubb, but y'all know Nick Chubb, he's a bruising back. He's kind of injury-prone. When he misses games, Ford's going to eat. And even with Chubb healthy, I still think that could be a two-back offense to where, like, Ford could give some sneaky goal line work, some greasy receptions, you know, like I definitely think Ford's a great late round pick because you can get him so much cheaper than like Hunt last year. He was like the handcuff you had to pay a premium for, bro. It was ridiculous. With Ford, you can get him way cheaper and at a way more realistic rate because, I mean, we know Chubb's the one, but with Ford as being a trustworthy handcuff and someone that if Chubb would go down could really be probably an RB1 in that system. So get this guy late, bro. He is getting slept on heavily.
Yeah, he gives you essentially what like how you should have viewed Kareem Hunt, you know, not necessarily that, you know, he's going to replace him, you know, exactly, but he gives you that opportunity to slide in and give you that if this back goes down, he's not only like a handcuff, but he is, you know, like you said, a potential to knock off some RB1 games.
Yeah, there we go.
Be league winner.
I got some for both.
I got him in both dynasties. I got him in both dynasties in the Hustlers. I got Ford, but Bernie Mac, shout out to Bernie Mac. He's trying to trade for Ford, but I told Bernie, I'm like, bro, you're gonna have to come at me with a lot better offer than you did. I'm not gonna say what it was. It was low ball. Like, Bernie, you gotta give me something more than that. I'm not just gonna give you Ford, bro. You the best team in the league. I'm not trying to help you get better. We gotta make this work for the both of us.
I got something for y'all. Is Ford the new 2022-2021 Alexander Madison? Because he ain't the 2023 Alexander Madison.
Yeah, because Madison's now the starter. Yeah, I think so. It'll be in a few years, like free Jerome Ford. Then the Browns in a couple years be releasing Nick Chubb and then letting
Chubb is 28 this year.
That's what I'm saying. Chubb's probably only got a couple more good years left. So yeah, if I'm a Chubb, yeah, because Bernie Mac's got Chubb in that joint. That's why he wants Ford. So man, Bernie,
no,
if you're
100%.
listening, you got to come correct, Bernie. I'm not stupid.
Look, bro, Ford is a good dynasty stash for sure. And if you do have Ford and the fucking Chubb is owner, or the person that has a share of Chubb in your league, you could tax him 100% because I'm telling you, he is that Madison running back of the last 2 years to have behind somebody. Now that we already see they done moved on from Madison. Madison only 20. Cook is only 27. He's still got production in him. He just had 1,100 yard season with 10 TDs. 100%.
McGoobs. I was talking about Bernie Mac, bro. That's had nothing to do with you.
Hey, Goobs is a
it's
fool.
all McGoob's fault. It's all.
McGoobs had a fucking fire sale today, bro. Oh, everything.
What do you mean he had a fire sale? I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, he was trading
I
today.
had to go peep that. Damn, I missed out on that.
I think he busted 2 trades today.
Damn, I say in June, I usually just kind of stay quiet. I don't even really look to make trades in June. But if someone's trying to bless me, I mean, I don't turn down blessings, you know.
I had to ask in the chat, was it a blessing or a fire sale? Because Goobs, you seen it? You seen it, Peacock?
Let's see this shit. Well, Bogey, I saw Bogey's deal where he gave up the future to get fucking Devontae Adams.
Okay,
I saw that. Where's the thing? Oh, I see McGoobs. Let's see. Well, no, Huss got a draft pick. McGoob's got a player. And I see all of Uncle Buck wrote us a book last night.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Buck.
I saw that this morning and I was like,
yeah, he for real wrote us a book, bro.
I read it all out of order.
He was feeling good that night.
Yeah.
He was feeling
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was drinking, having a good time. Yeah, for real. That's why I mean, unless Bernie's willing to come correct, I'm not trading with him.
Well, Bogart was talking to him, so they were having a conversation.
Yeah, we know Bogey can talk. Oh, here it is. I see the McGoob thing. Okay, yeah, trade picks. Yeah, that wasn't that bad of a trade though. It didn't look like he got Jerome Baker and a 6, and then gave up a 5th, a 4th, and another 5th.
First, there's one here in the.
And then he gave up Pratt. Oh no, he got Pratt.
Yeah, he gave. I can't say he had a fire. So. I just it's kind of hard to find it because because Unc, man, he wrote us like a 3-part novel there. Jeez, he was really feeling himself. But Madison, though, I think Madison could be pretty decent as the workhorse. But I agree, he's not a special talent. He's not as talented as Cook in his prime. Madison would be an RB2. Madison's not an RB1. Anyone that drafts Madison as an RB1 is an idiot because he's simply not as good as Dalvin.
I definitely wouldn't drop him as an RB1.
That's what I'm saying. RB2, sure. I could live with it because that offense, man, with Corky Kirk slinging the rock, he can have a lot of open running lanes. With Jefferson's taking all the attention away, like Madison's gonna have some gaping holes to run through.
Let's see how many times that Corky Kirk threw last time, because I think that can go up a few percentage points.
Corky Kirk might throw for 5,000.
Let me see.
Kevin O'Connell, a gunslinger, bro. Yeah, they might freaking.
He threw
over 600 passes last year. That was a career high.
Yeah, 100%.
643.
Yeah, I got 623 and 17, so 640 and 18. So with them invested in Hawkinson. And James and the fucking Addison.
Yeah, and they drafted Addison with Jettis. I mean, bro, that's
and then letting Cook go though, bro. You got Madison on it. You're not paying him nothing, bro. 100%. That they finna throw a whole lot more, bro.
Yeah, Bijan 2K incoming. I could see it. I mean, the Falcons love to run it. And Madison, low end RB2, high end RB3, only get 45 to 52%. That way, who's gonna share the work with him though? What, Dwayne McBride? That dude's only a 7th round pick.
Yeah, I think he gets majority of the touches, but I don't think it's more than touches is receptions and attempts. So I don't see him going over the 20 touches per game. That's what I don't see.
Yeah. Bijan. Speaking of Bijan, do y'all see Bijan like doing all this as a rookie? I don't know. I don't see 2K. I think 1,500 though is definitely in the range.
Man, they got that
to 1,800.
Fantasy Pros got him as a top 5 pick in PPR right now.
I agree. I'd take him over JT for damn sure. The only PPR backs I'd take over him would be Eckler and then C-Mac. So yeah,
how you feel about that, Peacock? Is Bijan the top 5 RB and PPR, full PPR?
Yeah, single QB. Yeah, top 5.
Yeah, I'd say he's right at probably right at 5 or right outside of it.
Oh, okay. Well, who would you rather? Let's do would you rather game. Would you rather Bijan or Saquon?
I'll still go Saquon.
For sure. Bijan or okay, yeah, well that's 3. I'm assuming C-Mac and Echo you'd have over him, so that's 3. What about Bijan or JT?
No, I think I'm too much of a Texans fan to do that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'd probably take Najee over Bijan, honestly, with an improved offensive line.
Ooh, Najee, top 5. I just took Najee in a startup.
Yeah,
I got Najee at the 212.
Is that right?
In single
super
QB.
flex?
Single QB. Single QB.
He slid that late?
He slid that late, bro. He slid that late. People are going crazy for the receivers. I got him and Devontae Smith at the 212, 3-1. I 1.1. I took Jettas, bro, because this is Dynasty startup. So I took Jettas at the 1.1. Yeah, it's a Dynasty. Shout out to my boy Justin at Fantasy Follow. He got this thing started up. I got fucking Jettas, Najee, and Devontae Smith to crank that thing off. And in this Peacock, you'll love to hear this. I got Damian Pierce. I got Damian Pierce in the RB2 at the 412.
I think he'll have a decent second year. I know the draft capital isn't there, and the track record for second year guys isn't great, but I think that they'll still lean on him, even though Devin Singletary will be hanging around. That's just to kind of make sure that Damian can last the entire season this year.
Yeah, exactly. Because he got hurt. He were down the stretch last year.
Yeah.
So they want to keep him healthy.
I talked about it before. They kind of hit a rookie wall 10 weeks in. They're not used to playing that long. And wheels kind of start to fall off if the conditioning isn't top. Right. And then with this style of run, the way he plays, and then the contrast with Singletary, I think that just to kind of spell him at best, you know what I mean? But Damian can still catch the ball too and do great things in the passing game. So I'm not too worried about him. I think that he's going to be one of those guys that kind of surprises people and kind of just, stays at kind of where he was or on track to where he was last season. Of course,
facts.
He was 1,000-yard back last year.
The new system should help him. The new system's gonna help him. I feel like. Oh, here we go. Najee, Derrick Henry, or Jacobs in season long. Ooh, that's tough.
I'll take Jacobs and Najee over Pollard. I'll tell you that. And they're
100%. Fuck Pollard. Pollard's not even an RB1 on my list right now. I've got it as ranked as of now. I've got Henry 6, Jacobs 7, Najee 9. I actually have Chubb 8, but I might move Najee up depending on. I think the Pittsburgh offense. I heard right before I hopped on, JD. I heard you saying about the Pittsburgh offense being improved. I could see that, so I might bump Najee up a few spots.
So, Jamie, to answer your question, if I'm getting the production in the passing game with fucking Jacobs, bro, last year, because we see he's gonna get all the touches. Give me Jacobs out of all 3 of them, 100%.
The thing,
Jacobs,
I feel you.
It.
I feel you for sure. The thing that scares me though is will this be the same as with Derek Carr, Jimmy G? Will Jimmy G target Jacobs at that same rate, or will it even be Jimmy G? Will Jimmy G's foot hold up? What if it's fucking? They said if Jimmy G doesn't hold up, they said the backup plan probably be bum ass Carson Wentz. And if it's that, I ain't fucking with no Jacobs with Carson Wentz. I ain't fucking with Devontae Adams either at that point. Fuck the Raiders. That's why, honestly, I know Bogey did his thing with that trade, but I wouldn't have done that personally because I don't really trust Devontae Adams this year. That quarterback situation is poo-poo. It sucks. It's fucking trash. Jimmy L for real. Jimmy's not
Jimmy
good.
L.
And in Wentz, bro, we'll get Wentz. Wentz is just worse. There's a reason he's still a free agent right now. Maybe this was another thing they could trade. They might trade for infamous Winston.
Wow.
Give my Saints
that'd be great
draft
for one of my
capital.
dynasty teams.
Right. Well, hopefully my stocks, my shares of Hainer go up if they do trade.
Yeah, because then Hainer would be the QB too. Yeah, Hayner would be the QB2. I don't think they trade Jameis because they're trying to win now. Because if something would happen to Carr, they're not going to have to turn to a 4th-round rookie. So I think they keep Jameis at the end of the day. Just throwing out rumors though, because I mean, they're just here to talk shit and speculate. You know, that was just some tea I heard from. I don't even remember the source. Honestly, it may have just been some Joe Blow off the streets rumor. You know, which would make logical sense because fucking. You know, Jameis, like, I mean, Jameis could start and be better than Wentz, I feel like. Shit, he's better than anything they got out on the street right now with Matt Ryan. Ugh, I mean, I wouldn't want Carson Wentz and Matt Ryan. Like I say, there's a reason those guys are free agents. They suck.
Matt Ryan's done.
Matt Ryan, yeah, he retired, bro. He's
kicking
done.
back.
Yeah, I guess it's time to cut him from one of my fantasy teams.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Tom Brady. I still got Tom Brady on a dynasty team. I guess it's time to cut Brady because I don't see Brady coming back.
Fuck, bro.
Because I mean, if he gets the ownership stake with the Raiders, like he's not going to play for them. That rumor is a crock of shit. He's not going to play for that sorry ass team.
Hell no.
Brady's done. I need to just drop him. As much as I hate to do it, because he helped bring me to Chipper last year in that joint, the Hustler 6 team. But it's time to move on.
We'll
be XFL All-Star. They got Aiden O'Connell, bro. Yeah, Aiden O'Connell's the rookie there for the Raiders. Like it'd be if Jimmy G hadn't cleared the top 2 quarterbacks, would be O'Connell and Brian Hoyer.
Fucking Hoyer.
Oh, here's a hot take for y'all. Adams is a WR2. How about a would you rather, Devontae Adams or Garrett Wilson?
Oh, Garrett,
redraft. Ooh.
Yeah, probably. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, he gets to work with A-Rod. Devontae got to work with some poo-poo.
Yeah, I'm probably going Garrett Wilson. I'm doing a mock draft right now, and I took Garrett Wilson at 3-4.
Oh, that's a fucking steal, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mock draft. But.
Yeah, let me update my joint. I need to put Waddle over Devontae.
If you guys want to see how it went so far, it went Chase 1-4, Najee 2-9, Garrett Wilson 3-4.
Man, that's a stacked team, man.
Then with Justin Fields 4-9, Drake London 5-4, Cam Akers 6-9, Tyler Lockett 7-4, and then I just went Brian Robinson 8-9 and Jamal Williams 9-4. Oh, and I'm on the clock.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, he says he sees the scenario for Brady. I'm assuming he's talking about where he plays one last year in 2024 for the Raiders, taking a year off in 2023. That's an interesting take. Yeah, I guess if they would improve a lot.
Because they ain't going to do too much this year, that's for sure.
Yeah, him and Gronk, they could like heal up and they maybe try to make a run in 24.
But Brady going to be 46, 47.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see it. I think Brady's done. I really do. I think he's truly
he's
done.
Gonna be like 40. He's already like 45 right now.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean the chapter ends for everyone at some point. Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. None of these guys are immortal as much as we'd like to think. The juice runs out, and I mean he's done. He's done. He's done.
Yeah.
Wilson way over Adams. I don't know about way over. I feel like people now are starting to draft Wilson too high, if I'm being real. And I'd still take Wilson over Olave. Olave, though, is such a steal ADP-wise. Olave, you can get in the mid to late third in most of these joints. So, value-wise, I'd rather Olave. But if it's just a straight-up comparison, then I'd take Wilson.
Yeah, I agree there. I like Olave still as well. I mean, if you can get him, you can get him, right? Just depends on where.
50-55. He's going to play to 55. He'll be that boy George Blanda from back in the day. Dude played till he was like in his 50s. I think he was a kicker at that point. I don't think he played QB anymore. Actually, he did. Damn, looking at it, he played QB till age 48. Holy fuck.
Wow.
But he barely did anything though. Looking at
that motherfucker hand the ball off. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's all he did. He didn't do shit.
His A dot was 3.3.
Yeah, that dude did not run.
What was his A dot, bro?
Or throw.
Oh my mama, his A dot was a pitch.
It had to have been.
Let's see.
Oh my mama, bro.
Yeah, I say yards per attempt, but for at age 48, 3.7.
I said 3.3 on my mama.
You were
Exactly.
You were
On
far
my
off.
mama, I'm telling you.
Noodle on
Hey.
the dude's arm. He comes to the side, like his
100%.
arm's flopping. Like, bro, retire.
Hey, that shit was all at
48
the line of
years old.
scrimmage.
48.
Everything.
Oh man,
His
that's fun.
7-step drop was a 3-yard pass. His 3-step drop was a line of scrimmage pass.
Oh wait,
out of
my
our
bad,
behind the
y'all. My
line.
bad. I didn't look. He didn't start any games those years. My bad, y'all. It was number 16. Played 14 games. He didn't start any of those games. He was the backup. Okay. I
Hey,
stand
Tank
corrected.
Bigsby or Jerome Ford with my last pick?
Jerome Ford. Jerome
All right.
Ford.
That'll do
100%.
it.
Show the team, Peacock.
I went, oh, shit. Yeah, I guess. Hold up. Let's see here. Present. Share screen.
I doubt it, bro. I think he's just gonna kick back and be an owner, bro.
There you go.
Oh, let's see a screen share. All right, bet.
Oh yeah.
Look at that
Chase,
joint. That's a fucking squad,
Harris,
B.
Fields.
Yeah, actually, these mock drafts would always go like this, and then you get to the damn draft, and everything's all crazy.
Damn, we got a lot of running backs there. And yeah, McKinnon, Harris. Yeah, damn. Yeah, I'd have probably taken a WR5 instead of Harris, but other than that, I fuck with this team.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Definitely.
running backs in redraft are just the way to do it.
I feel that's just how
No.
many you had the 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 7. That's a little bit overkill. I feel like.
I'm feeling that there's a trade happening with one of these teams before week, whatever it is. I'll trading with team 8.
Yeah,
by the way.
team 8, he's got some shit. Team 9,
Or team
10. Team
7.
10's got fucking Diggs and CD. Give him a boatload of running backs for one of them.
Hey, McKinnon
Because
gonna ball out
he
this
only
year,
has
bro.
3 running backs, bro. So yeah. Yeah, I got McKinnon in Dynasty, just hoping
I
he
like
lasts
McKinnon, bro.
for another
on
year or
everything, no
two.
facts.
So yeah, I haven't been mocking. I'm gonna probably have to try to do this. Like,
Yeah, come on Monday, bro.
Monday.
We gonna be live Monday, B. Mock draft
Sure,
Monday.
for
Come
sure.
come fuck with us.
Yeah, I'll be there, bro. I'll be there.
Hell yeah. Bogey was with us last week. JD was with us the week before, and so I mean, shit, we could all rock or just Peacock, whoever's available, come through.
I was gonna say while I got everybody
Everything,
here,
bro.
check out. I've been working on a portfolio somewhere. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, that's my retro sci-fi part. Hold on here. Let's get to the work. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I got
Hold
like
it up for the
paintings, I got
people.
like sci-fi, I got like logos, graphic designs, 3D effects, album covers, and then like I'm trying to do more. So I'm just trying to gather everything together. Like this one, let's see. I did this one for my nephew. Let's see if it loads.
Ooh,
Oh, that goes hard.
get the fuck out of here, bro.
I did this one, but like I didn't. This is back when.
Oh, the judge. The judge. Let's do it for
Davis-
Stroud.
Oh,
The
Yeah, I gotta
fucking
do a new one for
judge.
Scott.
Yeah.
that's hard.
Those are pretty cool. Let's see. I got like stuff going on here and just haven't. I haven't.
Bro, Peacock, you heard the rumor, bro, about the Rockets?
What? What about them?
They might be looking to trade for Zion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd be so down for that, bro. I'm done with Zion, bro. Zion is a toxic motherfucker. I don't want him on my team no more, bro. If he gets traded, I will be celebrating.
Yeah, I got all my stuff up here now. Well, not all of it. I'm still moving everything over to this website, and then I'm going to launch it. But anyway,
Yeah,
what I've
you
been
killed
working on
him,
recently.
Brody. Oh,
Yeah,
my
good shit,
mama.
bro. Good shit. Good
You
shit.
be chefing that shit up, bro. Oh, everything for real.
Yep. And everybody else, make sure to go check out the website, neonpeacock.threadless.com. I think there's a t-shirt sale going on right now. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to go holler at you. I need to get some new Peacock art. I got some new drip. Yeah, I'm gonna do that tonight, probably.
Yeah, I'm consolidating all my stuff. I'm like taking scans of my framed artwork and like those things so I can put it up on everything online. That way I have it all in one spot.
Yeah. You still got the Guru Nation joints on there?
I do. Actually, I had
Fuck
taken
yeah.
it down because I was doing maintenance on the site, but I will relaunch it. Actually, I can do that in a little bit.
Cool. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'll have to order. So I think I forgot to order them last summer when you put them up. I'm definitely getting on that this time.
Yeah, those are cool. I mean, they're on there.
Yeah, if you need me to send you the logo again, if you need to redo them or anything, just let me know.
I still have the logo, and I think I added some other stuff on there.
Ooh, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Cool.
I just gotta log in.
Nice. Yeah, unless y'all have any more breakouts, I think it'd probably be a good time to put a bow on this thing.
No, I'm good for now.
Yeah, then for Peacock, you know, he let everyone know y'all go check out neonpeacock.threadless.com, all the fresh drips. JD, let the people know where they can find you.
Every Wednesday night, man. Fucking Playmaker Wednesday, man. 420 crew, motherfucking the GMM network, Guru Nation, Peacock threads 100%, bro. That's where you can find me at 100%, man. Every motherfucking
yeah, about
every day of the week.
Fucking right. And y'all know where to find me at, bro. At Spencer the Guru Nation. It's lit every Monday, y'all. Mock Draft Monday. Every Tuesday, Fantasy Roundup for bet.nola.com, where you can also find my articles. And then, of course, social media at Spencer the Guru on all platforms. And y'all still doing the weekly wrap-up, JD?
Yep. So last Saturday we didn't go on because of some scheduling, but Father's Day weekend, shout out to you, motherfucking Peacock. Shout out to Bogey. Shout out to Hus. Spence,
yeah.
you know, you're going to be, you know what I mean? It's coming, you know, whenever it is, you know what I mean? I already know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and to all the motherfucking followers, 420 crew, all the GMM network representatives, man, all the Playmakers, that's Father's Minute. Happy early Father's Day to y'all. You know what I mean? So we still trying to work out for Saturday, but I just made another studio upgrade coming, bruh. So be on the lookout for that on everything, bruh, for real. So if we don't go on this week because of it's gonna be because of Father's Day, but I ain't even, you know, we still cooking shit up, trying to work shit out.
For sure.
But yeah, though, 100% weekly wrap I'm saying
weekly wrap up, yeah.
The weekend wrap up.
Weekend
wrap
up, yeah.
And then
here we go. And it's published now. I got the Spencer the Guru.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get
on
it.
the site right now.
Hey,
let's
get it. Let's get it. Fucking right, bro. That shit looks clean. I'm copping that.
You know what?
Don't do them like that.
Front and back stuff going on. I think there's like some different options. Yeah.
Oh, you got the. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, you
let's
killed him with that.
Fucking go. Appreciate it, bro.
Mind.
I'm gonna order like 10 of them bitches.
Dude, and you know, like there's whole bunch. You can do like extras, right? You know, if you don't want to do a shirt, you can hold on. That's
a puzzle. You got the Guru Nation puzzle.
You can do like where's one of my favorites? Hold on. Like the mouse pads. Or you can do like a mini framed art print. Where are these? There you go.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, bro. I don't check Facebook that much, but I'll try and start checking it more, bro. It's just tough.
Oh, my mama, that shit hard, bro.
There's some cool shit. Watch what is that?
Yeah.
Bath mat. You can do a shower curtain for your
shower curtain. What about phone case? I got phone cases.
Yeah, I think there's one for like there's a phone case at.
Yeah, I need a new phone case. Look, my phone case is fucked up.
I think it's only like iPhone or some shit.
Yeah, I have iPhone, so yeah.
I like that picture in the frame though, bro. That bitch hard. That's what I need to go.
That's the case for this one.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it.
And then I can change this to where it's black instead of white. I just launched it right now, like without.
Let's go.
Just manage the product.
Fucking right, man.
Cooking.
Yeah, look, iPhone 4, you can select your iPhone type.
Yeah, iPhone 11 is my shit.
Oh, look, there's some Galaxy options. That's what's up.
Put on a mug? Oh my god. Yeah, we got so much options, bro.
Yeah, so you guys can go check out. Like I said, go browse around. Look, there's the mouse pads. Hell yeah. There you go. Oh shoot. I went to all my designs.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Slam Monk, yeah. Jesus saves. I fuck with those. Yeah.
So yeah, I need to launch some. Oh yeah, this is one that's a work in progress here. Folk Fantasy.
Nice. Yeah, I like the Joe
Look
Burr.
Look at Bogey. Who is that with Bogey, bro?
That's Hus.
That's Hus with Bogey.
Fuck yeah. We need to come with the font of us. We need to have one with the 5 of us. That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah, that's
I have another version where there's like blood coming out of the barrels and it says 420 crew and stuff. So this is just like I don't know why this is on here. I got to take this down. It's an accident.
That's clean, bro.
Yeah, that's the beta test. Yeah.
But anyway,
shit.
All right, fellas. Till
Well, it's
next
been lit,
Wednesday,
fellas, yeah.
Playmakers.
Yeah,
Everybody.
All right, y'all. In a minute, y'all.
For surely. Yes, sir. Appreciate everyone that tuned in. 420 crew, Playmakers, Guru Nation. Thank y'all again. We'll be back next week. Peace.
Hit him with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah. Been around, peep the archives, yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's hard time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about a chick, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, living that. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day.